Hello, teacher.
Hello, Otto. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Hello, P. Welcome to our class today. Okay, so good afternoon, online and on-site students. So let's wait for a little bit more. I think others are about to join our class. Okay, by the way, for those who are here already in our class, while waiting for others, please prepare Scratch. By the way, you can use Scratch offline and online. Okay, so if you have Scratch there on your computer, then it's okay. You can use that. But in case you don't have, you can access the Scratch website using your browser, Google Chrome, Safari, Mozilla Firefox, or whatever web browser you have there. All you need to do is go to scratch.mit.edu. That's the website of Scratch. Okay, it's the same with the offline version. However, it requires internet connection. Okay, so 5 students online and 7 students on site. So all in all, 12. So let's wait for others. One more minute. Okay, so again, I think we will just start with our discussion. Okay, so last week I gave you a homework, right? And only one student sent the homework. Kaimuk, Dean is not here. I could not open the link that Dean sent. I asked her to send the file instead, but she didn't. So she doesn't have points also. And other students don't have points because you did not send the homework that I gave you last week. Only Kaimuk sent the homework. Right, Kaimuk?
Yes.
Okay, so what was our homework all about last week? What did I ask you to do? Yes? Anyone? What did I ask you to do last week? Hello, Dean. By the way, I could not open the link. You need to send the file, not the link.
I cannot save in file.
You can. Okay, so I will demonstrate how to save the file when you are using the online version. Okay, for example, you create. All you need to do is to go to file and then save to your computer. After that, the file will be saved. Simple. That's all. Please try to send your file, Dean, so that you will get points.
I do on my iPad.
Yes, this is online. You can save on iPad also. I tried that one before. Go to file and then save to your computer, and then it will be on the in the files folder of your iPad. You can find the file there.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so again, what was our homework all about? What did I ask you to do? Anyone?
Add list name.
Sorry, Kaimuk?
Add a list of names.
Okay, so I ask you to create a list, right? Or ask the user to enter how many names?
10.
Okay, 10 names. Okay, I think kay Mook's work is correct, but your code is very long. Okay, so for our code students, what kay Mook did is that she repeated or she copy and pasted these codes like 10 times. Am I right, kay Mook? Did you copy and paste this one 10 times? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, but actually students, there is a shortcut on how you are going to do this one. All you need to do is to use the repeat block. Okay, and then after that, your homework is done. Okay, so since everybody did not, or only one student sent the homework last week, I would like you to do this one right now, because we will have another topic to discuss today about data list. Okay, everybody, please do this one right now. Go. You can use any characters. Oh, yes. The character won't matter. It's just the code. Take note that you need to make a list. You need to make variables also. Variable for first name, variable for last name, and then list also for first name and last name. Okay, go do it now. All you need to do is copy. That's all. Okay, I'll give you maybe 5 to 7 minutes to do this one. Okay, go. Okay, online, I'll have to assist your friends here in the computer room. Okay, so I will move around here, so I will be out of the frame. Okay, but please do your work also online, students. Same activity for on-site and online. Okay, please do it now. Kay Mook, I would like you to change your code to a shorter one, like this one.
Okay.
All you need to use here can be found under variables, okay? And then the blue here under sensing, and then this one is under control. Okay. Yes, base. Any problem? Cannot see? Next time, please sit here in front. Exchange with your friend. Okay, last 2 minutes, and then we will have our discussion today, our lesson. Finish. Faster, please. 1 more minute. Alex, finish. On. Base, please catch up. And others. Okay, so for today's students or last week, I taught you how to add items in a list, right? Today, I will teach you how to delete items in a list. When you say delete, erase. Okay, so in order for us to discuss this one faster, we will modify a bit here in our code. Okay, so students, I would like you to remove these two. Okay, I would like you to remove these because basically the purpose of this code is to delete everything once you start the program. And we don't want that since our topic is about deleting items in a list. Okay, so remove. And then students here, instead of 10, okay, just change it to 3. So that it will just repeat 3 times. Everybody. Okay, so the code will be like this. Done? Finish? Like this one? Okay, so students, to delete items in a list, okay, all you need to use is the delete block. Okay, this one. Okay, but we will use it later. Now we will add some values first. Okay, so please run your program. Okay, and type there any names, any first name and last name. Okay, so you type there. Okay, my first name is ABC. Last name is DEF, GHI, JKL, MNO, PQR. Okay, so after adding 3 first names and last names, then the program will stop working. Okay, please run your program, this one, and then add 3 first names and 3 last names. Anything. When you run the program, it will ask you to type the first name and the last name. Go. Online, are you following this one also?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so do you have like this now, students? Yes or no? Grade 9 room 1 online, do you have like this already? Alex,
Yes.
do you have this one already? Yes or no? Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so we have items in our list. So I would like you to take this one aside so that you can understand better what the delete number of first name or last name block really does. Okay, so I would like you to take this one out. Okay, so here, students, as what you can see, there are numbers here, right? Do you have numbers 1, 2, 3 here? Yes or no? Okay, so here, students, for example, you want to erase this one, number 2, okay, the GHI first name. All you need to do is to change the number here to this number. Okay, so try to change this one to 2, and then of first name, and then run your program and see what happens. Okay, try to do this one, and then run your program. What happened? Can you tell me? Yes, it deleted what number here? Number 3? Number 2. Okay, so it deleted the number 2 data here. Okay, so it remains the first name here, we have A, B, C, and M, and O. Okay, so I will run my program. Okay, the first name will only have 2 data. Okay, in the list. Okay, the same with the last name, students. If you want to erase something in the last name list, okay, all you need to do is take out another or change this one, okay, to last name. Okay, for example, you would like to delete number 3, okay, last name. Okay, so in this case, PQR should be deleted from the list. Okay, so when you run your program, PQR will be deleted from the list. Okay? Okay, students, just identify the number that you want to delete. Okay? And like adding, you can also ask the user as to what the user wants to erase or to delete. Okay? We can do that one also. Okay, so as of now, we have 2 first name and 2 last name. Okay, so let's have a code that will ask the user, okay, what number the user wants to delete. Okay? Okay, let's say the user wants to delete first name. Okay? So you will ask the user. Okay, so to ask the user, what block are you going to use? Anyone? If you want to ask the user. Hello, online and on-site. If you want to ask the user to enter a number, what block are you going to use? Okay, under sensing, what block here? Okay, ask. Okay, so for example, the user wants to delete one data here from the first name list. Okay, so what number, okay, you can say, what number do you want to delete? Okay, this code will ask the user, okay, to enter, okay, and the number that the user wants to delete, the number of data in the list. Okay, and then you need to take this one out because you will use this one. Okay, so what would you do so that you can get the answer of the user here? For example, the user answers 1. You need to store it in a variable, right? And how do you make a variable again? Online, how do you make a variable? Hello? How do you make a variable? On site, you can answer also. How do you make a variable? Anyone?
Like variables.
Okay, make a variable under variables tab. Okay, so here we have make a variable. Okay, so we can name this one as related to the delete word. Okay, so maybe we can answer delete F name. Okay, because we are talking about first name here. So delete F name. Or you can have your own name there. Actually, the variable name is up to you. Okay, but for me, I will just use delete F name. You can have your own name. It depends on you, Ton. Online, are you okay there?
Yes.
F name, yes, because we will delete something from the first name list, right? So delete F name. Okay, and then, okay. And then we need to store the answer to that variable. How are we going to store the answer to that variable that we have just created? How can we store it here? What will we do? Huh? We need to get the answer of the user first and then store it in a variable. So what block are we going to use here? We have asked already. Yes, we need to set the delete F name, which is the variable that we have created, to the answer of the user. Okay, so if the user answers 1, then the value of this variable is 1. Okay, if the user answers 2, then the variable will be 2. Okay, try to run your program. As of now, it is 0 here, right? Do you see the 0? Yes. Okay, try to run your program and enter 1. It will change to 1. Did it change to 1? Yes or no? Yes, that's how variables work in Scratch, okay? But it can only hold one value at a time. So for example, if you ask the user again and the user will answer 3, then it will change to 3, okay? Now, for example, the user wants to delete number 1, okay? So we have this code already. Okay, so it will ask the user to enter a number and the user will enter 1, let's say. How can we delete number 1 here in the first name using a block here? How are we going to delete? Okay, delete 1 of first name, but we need to change this one to the answer of the user. Okay, in default, it is 1. But what if the answer of the user is 2? Okay, how are we going to do that? All we need to do is to use the variable that we have created, the delete F name. Okay, so whatever the user will enter here, for example, the user will enter 1, then the value of this one will be 1. If the user will enter 2, then the value will be 2. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so now let's try to ask the user. Okay, it should delete the first item here in the list. Okay, try to enter 1. Okay, try to enter 1 and then the first item here will be deleted. Was it erased? There should be 1 remaining item here. Okay, understand? Online, do you understand?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how you delete. Okay. Okay, so now students, I would like you to take this back. Okay, and I would also want you to do this one again. Okay, delete first name, all of first name, and delete all of last name. Okay, and then I would like you to change this one to 5. Okay, so if the code is like this will ask the user to enter items first, right? How many names and how many last names will it ask the user to enter? 5, right? Okay, so when you run the program, this list or the two list here will be empty because we have this code. Okay, so it will ask new set of names. Okay, so everybody please add 5 names and 5 last names. Any names will do. Okay, after you have entered 5 first names and last names, then the program should stop. Okay, and then you have this code, right, for deleting an item in the first name. Do you have this code, right? Yes or no? Do you have this? Yes or no? Online and on
Yes.
site? Yes. Okay, so I would like you to put those blocks here. Okay, after the repeat block. Okay, so what will happen if your code is like this? What will happen? What will happen if you have this code here after repeat? Yes, Plawarn? It will ask. Yes. Okay, so after you added 5 lists or 5 names and 5 first names and 5 last names, the program will not stop. Instead, it will ask you to delete. Okay? So this one is used to delete one item from the first name. Okay? So what I want you to do is write a code that will ask the user to delete one item from the last name. Okay? So after the program or when the program stops, okay, there should be 4 first names and 4 last names remaining. Okay, so this is the code to delete the first name or one item from the first name list. How about deleting one item from the last name list? Okay, I would like you to do that one by yourself. Go. Huh? Okay, again, students, you have this code for deleting one item from the first name, right? Now, I would like you to create a code similar to this one that will ask the user to delete one item from this list. The code is similar to this one, students. You just need to change here, maybe like how many percent? 40%? This will not delete anything in the last name list. It will just delete something here. What I want you to do is to add a code similar like this one that will ask the user to delete one item from the last name. So in short, you will just duplicate these blocks and then change something. It's very easy. Similar to these blocks. So you need to create another variable for the last name. We are until 3:20, right? For on-site. Okay, online. We only have 3 minutes left, so I think this will be your homework again. Okay, please send the file, and please, when you send the file, change the file name to your nickname and number. Okay, do you understand online?
Okay.
Okay, please send it to our line group. Change the file name to your nickname and number because we only have 3 minutes left. Okay, so that would be your homework, but for on-site, we still have time here, so I think we can finish it in 10 minutes. Okay, online? Any questions? Online students, any questions? Online?
No.
No? Okay, so that's it. I will see you again next week, online students. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe and have a nice day.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
Bye,
you,
teacher.
teacher.
Bye. By the way, the homework is only until 12 midnight. Okay? 12 midnight. Bye, everyone.